Welcome, everyone, to the Horror Cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
Well, first off, Scott saw this already, but
Awesome.
there she is,
Hope.
Lady Death, which I thought of you, Scott, when I saw it. And you got to give me your address. I'm going to send it to you. So, but that's our little horror thing tie-in. Now we're going to talk about Unfriended 2, The Dark Web.
I had a feeling that it would suck.
God. First off, Scott knows I was going to see this movie because I want to try. I was telling him I want to try to do more horror casts and review these movies. So, you know, we see great movies, sometimes see good movies, sometimes we see shit movies. First of all, what?
Well,
it shouldn't have been called Unfriended because it has nothing to do with the first one of it being unfriended, where like someone they unfriended is calling them. I understand it's a new cast and I understand it's a new plot, but there has nothing to do with the name Unfriended at all in this movie. And it's like they just put this movie and they called it Unfriended.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a joke about you're going to unfriend me, and that's basically they think that's their link to call it Unfriended too. So instead of it being like a supernatural killer like the first one, to do with the internet and whatever, controlling weird shit, they did it where there's this organization that pays money to kill people. Whatever person lost a laptop, was in the lost and found in this cafe. This fucking schmuck steals it from the lost and found. He's talking to his buddies on Skype and these girls and these guys. And this guy's from, of course, there's someone from the UK in there because they're talking to someone from the UK. So they have to have the thing like, oh, well, nothing's going to happen to this guy. He's in the UK. So the first 30 minutes, I was finding myself on the trigger finger of the PlayStation, ready to end the whole thing. Because I was like, bore fest. Like, I don't need to see 30 minutes of them putting passwords in and stupid shit. We had to move up from the couch to see what they were typing, so we can't see that. After that, it started getting cool. But it's one of those movies, I would rate it, you definitely don't. It's not even a matinee worthy. It's not even a rental. If it's on TV, you watch it, but that's it. What's your rating system? If we're going by your rating system.
Okay, this is the rating system I got.
We're going to try to use the blind dyslexics rating system.
We've got full price.
No.
Nope. It wasn't a full price movie.
Yeah.
You just said it wasn't a matinee movie.
No.
There's also a $1 movie. You know, there was a second one.
No, I wouldn't pay $1 for that, no.
Then, of course, we got DVD, which is worthier.
I wouldn't buy DVD, no.
Then we go down to TV. We got Saturday, Sunday matinee.
No Saturday, Sunday matinee.
Late show.
No.
Late show.
No, not even that.
Then we drop to VHS and Beta.
No. All right, you have to create a new rating. Like, meaning if it's on TV and you're not paid for cable at all.
Then that, okay.
It's a giveaway. How about a giveaway rating?
Oh,
how about a giveaway?
Yeah.
You know how they have movies in the dump in for like $1? No. Not even that.
Oh.
No. That's not even B movie. Like, I'm talking. This was just.
It's a B movie, but it's more like Be Afraid.
You know what it was? Even the kills weren't even good. It was just no. It sucked. No, I'm sorry. I'm not giving no credits at all. No, absolutely not. It sucked. Totally sucked. Yeah, no.
Ooh, damn.
Sad part is they made money because it cost $1 million, I guess, to make it. So they made it's getting a sequel.
Let's call it for what sounds like a P-quill.
I mean, of course it's Blumhouse. And the first one is better. That's stretching it.
It's not. Yeah,
that's not.
Granted, there were some good things. Even though
first one was better
for the first one, there were good points in it.
From what I understand, they're going to make a sequel, but they're going to lean towards making a sequel to this one because they like the whole thing about like it's something out of Hostel, where people pay to kill a person a certain way.
If they're going to do a sequel, fine. Then they need to get it out of the first-person view of things.
You know what it is? It wasn't even like the stuff that they did, the horror. You didn't really see. There was only one thing, and that's them hanging the guy from the UK. Mm-hmm. But you could see the fucking apparatus on his back. And he's not hanging. He's like, oh, I'm hanging. Oh, I'm going to kick. I'm going to shake. But like it was so fucking obvious. It was like a fan film. Like some of this stuff. Yeah. Like and they computer generate they did something to make it like it was really train tracks with a train coming. But no stuntman would do anything jumping in front of the thing while it's there. They did like a tape thing. Like you made it think it was just bad. It was bad. The actors, the characters, there was nobody really you gave a shit about.
It's one of those movies.
It was so. Let me tell you something. The characters were so bad.
You were rooting for the guy?
No, not even because I didn't even want to see them. Like I just hope they left. They weren't even worth the kill. It was like, there was one. Cool
so it sounds like these were type of people that even Jigsaw would leave alone.
Right. There was one cool kill where they took this YouTuber and they minced his words to make it like he's fucking killing everybody. And then they sent the message to the cops of the guy's words that it sounded like I got guns and whatever. And then the cops showed up at his house and the stupid fuck should just listen.
Yeah.
On the ground. What are you doing? And then they stimulated the sound of a shotgun. That the police thought that he had a shotgun. They shot him like a million fucking times. They're like, no, don't push the button. No, no. Like, click. And then they're like, fuck it. Like,
oh, crap.
Oh, that's like one moment. One moment in the whole fucking movie. I mean, boring as fuck. Them talking about shit. It was supposed to be called Game Night. But because of that movie coming out Game Night at the same fucking time, they had to call it something else.
Game Night was decent.
This was terrible. Fucking terrible. God. So, you're going to get some winners and you're going to get some losers. You know what, Scott? Attack of the Killer Donuts was fucking better than this.
Oh, damn.
Attack of the Killer Donuts is a rewatch. This you can this is something that you would want to do Total Recall, like just fucking erase it. You haven't seen it. That's how fucking bad it is.
Oh,
this is like you know they were like, oh, you know, you want to write horror movies? Look at this one and be like, yeah, I'm never gonna write a horror movie again. Saying that, no, no, man, it's bad. It's bad. Oh my god, I need a good movie now. I need a good movie to get this crap out of my head.
I started before I set it off for work today. I did start watching one of those Asian horror flicks. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but at least it started off being good.
I have to rant more about this. I'm sorry. It was like they made a horror movie. And they were afraid to make a horror movie. Yeah, like they didn't want to traumatize everybody about these videos from the dark web. So they have this woman in a container, but is she screaming? No. She's looking out the peephole like, because they thought that would terrify you. That if somebody's abducting people and putting them in fucking canisters. So none of this movie, there's nothing in this movie
Did she see Spider-Man in one of those canisters by any chance?
I mean, the whole thing is that the way they never showed any struggle. They never showed any stunts. It was like the camera went down and people were like, ah. Like you didn't see anything. There was no blood. There was no gore. It was like me doing a video with you trying to do a fucking horror movie with no budget. And I'd be like, oh, what's that? And oh, like that. Like it was horrendous by movie standards, by Blumhouse itself, that this movie was made.
God, I'm surprised Blumhouse would even attempt. But
I think that, like, anybody could have made a better film. Anybody. So, I'm not going to insult people either. What?
Trauma could have made a better film.
Anything. How could you do a horror movie and you're afraid to scare people? Like, they literally were afraid to scare people. Like, I don't understand. There was nothing that was. This was like a rated PG movie, like as a horror,
Lord.
But it was like.
Oh, good Lord.
It probably got an R rating because they were like, fuck,
Yeah,
or whatever.
Language probably.
Maybe. There was nothing. You literally saw nothing. And the guy that you have no reason why he was just, how he got beat up, whatever. And then it's like, when the killer is like putting the rope, whatever, it's almost like he's holding on to him. He's like, hey man, I don't want to hurt my back. So, hang me this way so I'll like die and shit. It's like ridiculous. It's like, is the harness working? Okay. Fuck. You embarrass people that do horror movies. If I was a fucking corporate executive and I saw that fucking movie, I would say, all right, who made this movie? Or what? Everybody that made this movie. Okay, you're never doing a movie again, and you're fired off the set. Like, that's how bad it was. I would never want these people making any movie ever of a horror. They might as well make a cartoon, because this is what it could have been. That bad. And like, could we have like graphics that are better than like the 80s? Like, because even then, like, they just don't know how to, like, they don't know how to do special effects. Like, and these people think they know how to work Skype, like that they're experts. But then they never showed them like muting the fucking killers while they're talking to each other. Like, hello. Horrendous. And that's our horror cast. Rip fest on Unfriended to Dark Web. Don't see it. And that's it. Take care. Bye for now.
Yeah.